Okay, hi. I did a video for Paulina, um, just saying hi, but it gave me this idea to introduce myself to my followers and just kind of briefly go over who I am as a person if you really haven't gotten the gist of who I am by what I post. First off, I'm gonna be flipping my hair and fucking with my hair a lot because I just got out of the shower and my hair is awful. Um, but so I'm just basically gonna go over who I am as a person in this little time as I can because I like to talk a lot. Um, First things first, I live in a suburb of Philadelphia. I probably live about half an hour away from the heart of the city. But I absolutely hate where I grow up. It's this place is just absolutely one of the worst places in America. I haven't been the farthest out of Pennsylvania I've ever been is New York, and I don't need to go to California to know that there is not a place there's not a place in this country that could be as bad in terms of how awful the people are and how awful everything is here than where I live. Um, I want to live in New Jersey. I want to when I graduate from high school, I'm taking my band and probably a few other friends who are going to live in an apartment in New Jersey until we get enough money to buy a house. I love New Jersey because every time I go on vacation there every summer, I enter that state a little bit depressed and I leave that state completely happy and optimistic to come back the next year. Um, I just, it's my favorite place in the entire world. It's my haven. Um, Another thing is, speaking of depression, for 4 years I battled depression and I was depressed and I was upset and I hated my life and I hated everyone. I wanted everyone to die and I wanted myself to die. And for 4 years, I planned my suicide, planned how I was going to kill myself. And I attempted suicide 3 times, and I'm not going to talk about it. But all 3 of those times, I ended up crying and punching everything and listening to My Chemical Romance. Um, that's why I say they saved my life, because they gave me something to do instead of killing myself. And it wasn't really until about a month and a half ago that I realized that I'm just sick of waking up every day depressed and saying, why am I still alive? Why? What's the purpose? What's my motivation to continue living? And I realized that my motivation to continue living is to get back at everyone who made me depressed and to basically flip off every single person that's made me depressed in my entire life. And so I formed a band 5 months ago called Advance the Soldiers, and we are currently in the process of recording our first EP, and we are working on getting concerts booked for this summer, and which you will see a lot of pictures and videos from. Um, Music is my entire life. I've been writing song lyrics since I was 8 years old, and I write about everything. I write about my life. I write about people I hate, people I love. I write songs just left and right, and some of them are really bad, some of them are really good. Um, but at the risk of going over the 4 minute mark, I'm gonna wrap the video up now. I'll make more videos if you request it, but I don't have any reason to continue making videos. So just before 4 minutes, bye.